Welcome to a look at the new futuristic models in cities of tomorrow. Here's an everyday, low-density, low-wealth neighborhood. Now let's futurize it and see what it looks like. Meet the trailer trash of the future. As you can see, quite a difference in the low-density look. The biggest difference, and this is so cool, look at this. Laser fences! You want to keep the neighbours out? Man, that's the way to do it. I've got to say, that is actually very cool. And I'm looking forward to trying to put something together with a high security compound with all laser fences all around. Now, you'll notice that you see a lot of these, I guess this is the futuristic trailer with these legs and stuff. And what you'll notice as we go through this, you get brand new models and old models that have been just updated with a few bits and pieces, like this strange antenna that they all seem to have. Now, other than the laser fences and these pods, there really isn't a lot in the low density that's changed. I've been looking through these models and there really isn't too much of note. So what about medium wealth? For me, medium wealth is the most disappointing of all of them, because I can't find any new models in this. Or at least nothing that actually looks futuristic. There are a lot of updates where they've added these little modules to the outsides, to the roofs, to the sides of the houses. But for actually new models, I haven't seen anything that stands out as really looking futuristic. And I've been through quite a few of these. As you can see, this whole street just looks like updated old models. So maybe things are better in the highway. Now this is more like it. It seems that the designers at Maxis have saved the best stuff for high wealth in all the density categories. Let's take I want to pick out 3 of the new models for you to take a look at, because I think they're pretty cool. And I'm going to start with this one, which I think is probably the best one. This features, I get out of that. This features a floating residence module, which is pretty cool, I've got to say. Now, that's a piece of engineering. Why doesn't that fall down? That looks strange. But I like that, White, shiny glass. Definitely liking that. Now, here's one of the old updated models. And as you can see, they've tacked bits onto it and they've given it a futuristic greenhouse, which they all seem to have, this futuristic greenhouse. I don't know why. Now this is another quite cool model. Like this one, I can imagine our architect friend from the Pleasure Island living in something like this. That's quite cool. That's quite cool. And the third one is back up here. This one, definitely like this, and this definitely fits in with the Academy's green style living. Very shiny, very futuristic. But as we move up the densities, it just gets better. Okay. Medium density, low wealth. And if I'm grading this, then it's got to be a D-. Must try harder. From what I can see, all they've done is put a few glowy things and antenna on the roofs. I'm sure there are new models in here, but the look is just like exactly the same as the old versions. I honestly cannot see anything different in here at all. So, yeah, I think we'll skip lightly over this one. Medium wealth is a little bit better. As you can see, a lot of them have these modified roofs, which definitely have a kind of a futuristic feel to them. You can definitely spot some of the new models, but I've got to say they're not like tremendously futuristic. It's a little bit of an improvement over the low wealth, but again, it's nothing to write home about. Once again, high wealth is where it's at. If you're looking for the sweet new models, high wealth is the place to look. There are 3 or 4 models in here that I want to show you, which really do have a good futuristic look. Take a look at this one. This thing is awesome. Now, if that's not futuristic, I don't know what is. It's completely different to the old style. Look at that. That is a truly futuristic building. Yep, if I'm grading that one, that's an A+, lots of ticks and a gold star. Here's another one of the new models, and again, loving it. Love how this goes up in a spiral. Really, really cool. Liking the rooftop, although I have to say, this is very, very distinctive. If you get a few of these together, they really stand out. So those are definitely going to be thinned out if you want it to look good. Here's another one of the new models, and again, I think they've done a really good job with these. They've definitely given them a really nice futuristic look. Maxis, full marks on the medium density high wealth. Okay, we're into the home straight. High density, low wealth. And look at these. Now this is what I was expecting to see. Where was this imagination in the low and medium density areas? Okay, yeah, there are still some of the old models in there, but the new models are really great. Let's take a closer look at this group. If you're trying to put together your Blade Runner inspired city, these are the buildings that you want. And is it just me? I think there's a touch of the Judge Dredd about these buildings. Make them a bit bigger? Mega blocks? Oh yeah, I think so. And in your Omega Co areas, these are just going to look great with these red neon flashes. Seriously, these are very futuristic, very nice. Love them. Really looking forward to putting something together with these. The old models, nah. The old models kind of, I'll be demolishing those as soon as they appear. I want those new ones. Love them. Okay, medium wealth. And I've got to say, uninspiring. What do you think, guys? Again, it's just like the medium density, medium wealth. Just kinda, they've changed the roofs, but the look and the feel is now. It's not 50 years in the future. I don't understand when you look at the low wealth and you look at the high wealth. Very futuristic. You look at the medium wealth and I don't know, it just doesn't do it for me. Maybe they had a different designer working on the medium wealth. If so, man, like somebody needs to talk to that guy. Okay guys, fair warning. You may need a cold shower after looking at these for a couple of minutes, because these are some seriously sexy buildings. Look at these! There are loads of new models in here, and some of them are just downright beautiful. I'm actually going to thin these out. I'm going to get rid of the old models so that we can get a really good look at these. Now, I've been having a good old look at these, and I've spotted at least 8 brand new models. And they all look awesome. I'm going to take you in for a close-up on some of these. I'm going to start off with, I think this is my favourite, just down here. Look at this one. Just awesome. Some real imagination's gone into designing these buildings. These are really going to fit in with an academy-based city. When you start playing the cities of tomorrow, you'll find that the academy is all about the high wealth. And these buildings are just going to fit right in. These little blue neon flashes, really going to tie it into the academy buildings and mega towers. Look at this one. I mean, some really cool, imaginative shapes. Love the old rooftop gardens and terraces. They really do look good. And love the roof shape on this one over here. Give you a little look at that one. Even this small one looks good. And these are definitely taller than the high density, high wealth in the old game. Definitely taller. So I'm really looking forward to seeing how big, like the high wealth hotels are. Those things must be huge. I could look at these for hours because, all the time I'm looking at them, I'm spotting new things and new little details and love them. Absolutely love them. This was the kind of futuristic stuff that I was looking for. And I'll just show that, like, there's 7 there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And there's another one just down here. This one, which again is another new one. Like the little swimming pool down there. And to be honest, even the upgraded older models, I mean, I'm sure you'll recognise this one because it's fairly distinctive. But with the addition of these quite large modules, and they have these kind of like power things running down the sides, they still have like a good futuristic feel. I mean, if one of those popped up in my city, I wouldn't be unhappy about that at all. I mean, I'm sorry, but if you compare those with the medium wealth, there is no comparison. So my verdict: the low wealth, love them. The high wealth, love them. The medium wealth, nah. Peace out.